Basics of fundamentals of finding engagement and wedding rings. On and off chance that you want to join the 75% of British men who purchase their exceptional woman a precious stone wedding ring, you will need to give careful consideration to the accompanying guidance. This is not something you need to get off-based. In addition to the fact that you are going to part with a considerable measure of cash, however, you are likewise going to buy an item that will be a lasting image of most critical relationship of your life. There are generally conquered rules on purchasing precious stones. Tail them, and you ought to stay away from the pitfalls. Initial, a topography lesson. Precious stones such as diamonds are 99.9% immaculate solidified carbon and can be amazingly old, 1 to 3 billion years of age. Truth be told, they are hardest naturally happening substance known and are shaped underneath the Earth's surface when crystals of them are introduced in well of lava funnels. At the point when volcanoes dissolve down, they discharge precious stones from their channels into layers of rock which are later mined. The 4 C's. So now that you know why you are purchasing a wedding ring made with a jewel, you can acquaint yourself with the 4 C's: color, cut, clarity, and carat. All must be considered similarly when looking at precious stones. However, more than whatever other component, it is the means by which the jewel is cut that will decide its characterizing trademark. Cut. As the main feature of a jewel not affected by nature, the slice is open in slip-up and terrible practice. Cut a precious stone inaccurately, and a characterizing shimmer will be compromised. It is the manners by which 57 or 58 aspects are calculated and measured that manage how light reflects and leaves the jewel. An impact known as its flame makes the cut too profound or excessively shallow, and the precious stone will be less splendid. The cut will likewise decide the state of the precious stone. The most well-known shape is the round cut. However, other incorporates the emerald, the pear, the marquise, the princess, the oval, and the heart shape. Solicit to see all from these shapes, if just in a photo, to ensure you have secured every one of your alternatives. Shading or color. The most profitable and uncommon shading is white. This is to say, vapid. Gem specialists review completely dull precious stones with a D. The scale climbs to Z, and between these two extremities will show unobtrusive hue tones. Precious stones with exceptionally solid and particular shading are amazingly uncommon and are called fancies. Clarity. Many individuals get pointlessly hung up over the clarity of a precious stone. Investigate most precious stones with a goldsmith's lope. You will see the little considerations, otherwise called nature's fingerprints. They look like little mists or quills, yet are generally imperceptible to the stripped eye. Considerations can influence the jewel's flame. However, they likewise make your precious stone one of the kind and shouldn't generally be seen as an issue. Why stress a lot over something you can't see? At any rate, carat, the weight, and in this manner the size of a precious stone is measured via carat. A carat is equivalent to 0.2 gm and 200 mgm. A carat is isolated into 100 little units called focuses. For instance, 75% of a carat is 75 focuses. The normal size of most wedding ring stones is someplace between 1 carat and a half of a carat. Try not to mistake carats for carats, a unit of virtue of gold. Any trustworthy gem dealer will think about the 4 C's and be arranged to talk you through every one of them without belief while showing precious stones. Yet in the event that you don't wish to put your trust altogether in a gem specialist, you ought to ask for a cret stone, a precious stone that has been surveyed, evaluated, and coded with a laser by a free gemological research facility. Jewels can likewise be artificially treated, most generally being crack-filled, illuminated, or laser-treated. The greater part of this is illegitimate. The length of it is unveiled into purchaser, yet in the event that you need a genuine and untreated precious stone, protect yourself against terms, for example, clarity improve. What amount would be a good idea for me to pay? This is the fifth C, cost. Clearly, the amount you spend is an individual matter. However, you will probably hear that 1 or 2 months' salary is standard. This is one point to say in regard of this. Spend whatever you like and can reasonably managed. Furthermore, scotch any contemplation that a diamond ring is a sound venture. A retailer can stamp up another precious stone ring by up to 100%, and it could lose a large portion of its esteem the minute that you leave the shop. Give her what she needs. It is good knowing for IFS from your 13S. However, in the event that you don't purchase her the right sort of wedding band, all is lost. Maybe the most essential suggestion is never to astonish her with a jewel ring and not to purchase something as per your own particular taste. One approach to figure out what she loves is to take a prompt from the style of adornments that she as of now possesses. Does she incline towards present day or customary? Does she support white gold, yellow gold, two-tone, or platinum? Additionally, how can she respond to other ladies' wedding bands? Does she ever express an enthusiasm for a specific style when flipping through design magazines? The chances are, on the other hand, after the fast discussion with her sweetheart and female relatives, on the off chance that you can trust them with your secret, that you will gather a genuine exact photo of her preferences. She will most likely incline towards a fantastic jewel solitaire, which represents 76% of all choices of rings. Yet there are numerous approaches to exhibit a quality stone on a ring. Would she like a Tiffany-style solitaire in which prongs hold the precious stone high? Then again, maybe Vickers Bane setting or some other low-head style. Without uncertainty, however, you ought to include her in the choice. It may run counter your sentimental impulse. However, she will be much obliged.